Hey my friend, this is Gavin Mountford here, and in this training I'm going to introduce you to the MSI-ARB1, the multiple streams of income auto recruiting bot. Now this is incredibly powerful, and as I go through this I'm going to give you a very high level overview as to what is possible with messenger bots. Now there is a warning that comes with this, and that is, please do not try to do this yourself, because this is incredibly complicated. There's a lot of information that goes into this. You know, this essentially is 13 to 14 years of my life has essentially, you know, the training and the practice and the businesses that I've been involved in. I've brought everything together to create this multiple streams of income auto recruiting bot. There's sequences, there's tagging, there's specific timings, you know, there's a whole process that goes with this. So I'm showing you this to show you what's possible. If you try to do this yourself and you try to do something similar, you could, if you don't know what you're doing, you could get in a lot of trouble with Facebook and with your subscribers, because again, you've got to do this right. If you do it wrong, again, like I've mentioned previously in one of the previous trainings, there's a lot of terms and conditions and rules that you've got to stick to and follow. So I'm showing you this to inspire you, to excite you, and to show you what's possible. And you can have a go at creating something very basic, but the purpose of this video is to inspire you, not to actually show you how to do it, if that makes sense. So I'm in one of my ManyChat accounts. I've got several different accounts I use for different things. This is one I was testing in earlier. Now, as you'll see at the bottom here, you'll see MSI-ARB1, sequence number 1, sequence number 2, sequence number 3, sequence number 4. Now this bot is a 4-phase process, or 4 sequences: sizzle, survey, show, and sponsor. And I'll go through in a little bit more detail as we go through. So to begin with, sizzle. Now this bot that I've created essentially allows you to earn multiple streams of income, to introduce several different opportunities to your leads and to your prospects, and to warm them up, follow up automatically with them, take them through a specific process, and get them to schedule a call automatically into your calendar. Or there's another option where they can actually join your business opportunity automatically. And the way that I've set this up is because our target market are other network marketers, and we aim to help other network marketers build their existing home-based businesses, because we know many network marketers are already in a company and they're happy with what they do. So the question process and the survey that we take people through qualifies people or pre-qualifies people as we take them through it, and there's a series of questions that they need to answer. If they say they're happy with their existing company, we do not try to bring them into our own company. If they say they're not happy with their existing company, then we show them a few options and we take them through a specific process. And again, dependent on the answer to the question, depends on the direction that they go in the actual message bot, and it'll become a little bit more apparent as I go through this with you. So firstly, we've got sizzle, which is getting people excited and sending them a free 5-minute audio that they can listen to. It doesn't talk about the business opportunities particularly, but it talks a bit more about the team and the training and the system, and you know, how you can actually help them. Secondly is a survey. There's a short survey, 5 to 7 questions that people answer using the messenger bot, and dependent on their answer depends on which message they see next in the sequence. And again, if they're already happy in their company, maybe you've got something that can help them, you know, an affiliate program or another opportunity that is not a conflict of interest for what they're doing right now. Therefore you can use this bot to deliver a message dependent on their answer and what their current situation is. Then we've got show. After the survey is where you actually show your prospect your presentation. For the people that have gone through the process and they've qualified to work closer with you, you show them your presentation, and there's a way to set that up. And then at the end we've got sponsor. Now with the sponsor part, your prospect's probably going to have a few different outcomes at the end of the presentation. So they've watched your presentation, whether it's a video or a webinar, or you know, whether it was a blog article or whatever it was, but they've watched or seen your presentation. They're either going to be interested, yes, I'm interested, I want to join up right now, or maybe they've got some questions in which case you can send them to a calendar automatically to get them to schedule in. Or the third thing is they might not be interested at all, in which case you could offer something else to them to monetize still and be able to serve them and help them. So let me just take you through this briefly here. So 4 phases we've got, and there's a lot of automation that goes into this. So, when somebody subscribes to one sequence, they get unsubscribed from the other sequence automatically. Now, I'm aware that you're probably complete beginner and a complete novice at this, and that's okay. You do not need to know this. I'm just showing you what's possible. I don't want you to try and do it because you won't have the full picture and you could get in trouble with Facebook. So just learn this, just watch this and just see what's possible. So this is a landing page, just like I showed you in one of the previous trainings how to create, and it's free 5-minute audio. Learn more about working directly with Gavin and his team on a brand new, exciting and unique project. And I've just put here, just click the button below, we'll send you a quick 5-minute audio to your Facebook messages. So when they request this message or this 5-minute audio, they click the send to messenger and they get redirected through to they receive a message that says something like, here's your free 5-minute audio you requested. This is time sensitive opportunity. In this audio you'll learn more about working directly with me and my team. Let me know what you think. I'll send you another message in about 5 minutes with your next step. And they click on this link and it opens up Amazon. I've uploaded an audio. It's 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes to Amazon. So they get to listen to this audio and they get very excited when they listen to it. So that is the first sequence essentially in the process. They listen to a sizzle audio or a sizzle message, or could watch a quick 5-minute video where you're just talking a little bit more about what it is that you're doing, not giving away too much because you want people to keep the interest all the way through the process. So once that's happened, we then move into the survey questions, and there's a lot to this. I'm not going to go into detail. In fact, I'm not going to show you that much more of this because, again, I don't want you to try to do this yourself and mess it up. I want you to get it right first time. And, there's more advanced trainings that we can go through later to actually help you set something like this up. But just an example for a second. This is one question that we ask our prospects because, again, our audience are other network marketers. They're already in a network marketing company. Some people are not succeeding. In fact, most people are not being successful, but some people are happy with their company. Some people are looking for another opportunity. So we've got here, there was a previous question before this, which you obviously can't see because it's off the page. And then I just told them a little bit more about what it takes for them to be successful. And the question I've asked is, just out of interest, how much money are you currently making in your home-based business on a monthly basis right now? Less than 1,000 a month, more than 1,000 a month, or 5,000 a month? Now, this specific question, all the answers, whichever button they click, does go through to the same question. However, there's other questions in here. When they click an answer, if it's the wrong answer, it goes through to a question that says you're not qualified, basically. And then, or an answer that says you're not qualified for this opportunity. It sounds like you're happy with what you're doing. Maybe this will interest you instead. And if they tick a different option, it goes through to the next question. If they tick a different option, it gives them another answer. So here it just says thanks. It gives me a good idea of how well you're doing right now. Just a few more questions. This time next year, how much money would you like to be earning on a monthly basis if you had the right opportunity, support, guidance, and system? And again, there's a few answers here which go through to several different follow-up messages. So this is the survey part where we ask a sequence of questions. We pre-qualify because the biggest problem that you've got, that I certainly used to have, is I still don't want to spend all my life on my computer. I've got other things to do. I've got hobbies, I've got family, I've got a life. I like to meditate, I like to play the guitar, I like to go out with my friends, I like to go on holiday. So this essentially stops you wasting time with people that are not interested in your business at all. So you can pre-qualify people automatically once this has been set up. So yeah, this is the survey part, the second phase. Then we move into sending the presentation, and again, there's a lot more to it than just this one message that you'll see here. There's specific timings, there's specific tags, there's specific actions. But again, just an example. This is when somebody is qualified for to see the presentation, because a lot of people don't qualify. Therefore, we offer them something else. So there's a few things here. that we offer. And they click on this button to watch the presentation. That does some actions in the back end that, again, so they click on that, they watch their presentation, and then 10, 20, 30 minutes later, depending on how long the presentation is, they would be added to the next sequence, which is the fourth sequence, which essentially is the follow-up, sending the follow-up. And after they've watched the presentation, there's an automated follow-up that goes out to the prospect to follow up with them and says, what did you like best about what you just saw? Let me know if this is for you or not by clicking on the correct answer below. So they've got yes, I'm in, which will obviously then deliver the sign up method so they can sign up automatically. They've got I'd like more information, which then sends them to my scheduler here, my free schedule, where they can book themselves automatically into the calendar. So the whole scheduling, the whole follow-up is automated as well. I mean, just think about that for a second. Taking people from scratch that you've got a bit of a relationship with, you invite them to this messenger bot, and it takes them through a specific sequence. It delivers an audio that gets them excited. It sends them to a specific survey process that asks some questions to find out if they're qualified or not. Then it sends the presentation automatically, depending on which presentation they're qualified to watch. Then it follows up with them automatically and asks them whether they're ready to sign up. Yes, great, here's the link, go sign up. Cha-ching, money in your account, new team member in your team, or they can schedule in to book an appointment with you where you can answer some questions, or you can do a 3-way call with your upline. And the other option is, this is not for me. Okay, great. If this is not for you, that's absolutely fine. But how about checking this out instead? This might be of more benefit to you. So this process, this bot it's advanced. It's incredibly powerful. It's automated. You literally take your prospects through a process. You could be doing anything. You could be having fun, you could be spending time with friends and family, you could be having a drink, you could be on holiday, you could be sleeping, you could be playing guitar, doing your favorite hobby, and this works for you 24/7. And again, there's specific ways to set this up. There's also very specific ways to invite people to this bot. You can't just go around giving this link out to everybody and saying, hey, come and join this opportunity, this is great, or come and work with me, because it doesn't work. Again, very, very, very specific process. And again, just to explain briefly, you've seen the high-level version of this. If you want to have a go at setting up a basic version, go for it. Just be aware that there's some things you've got to be very careful of, and some ways that you need to automate this and set it up for it to be the most powerful way possible. And so Facebook, essentially, you don't get in trouble with Facebook. So keep this in your mind, because later on down the line we may have more advanced trainings that can help you with this, or we also have another idea where we may, and this isn't a definite yet, but we may have some done for you bots that are literally that are very, very, very similar to this, specific for you and your opportunity, which means that we do this for you and add it into your ManyChat account, so it's there, done for you, exactly the right way, the right process, the right sequences, and then all you do is invite people to the bot. So again, look out for that. We're still in discussions as to whether that's a good idea or not, but I think, and you probably agree on this, that it would be very, very, very beneficial, especially with so many people going through this boot camp. I know there's a lot of people that are looking for things like this, but again, it depends on whether we feel it's right for you or not. Okay, so let me know how you get on with this. I'd love to get your thoughts and your feelings on this incredibly powerful multiple streams of income auto recruiting bot. It's Gavin Menfrey. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye bye.